Bojím sa, brána, prestaň sa triasť. Veď nie sme na žiadom death metale. More, brána.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this.
Ja som to vedel!
Hartley, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you.
Bože môj, tak to... Tak ti treba, ty špina pojebaná. Až tá temnota ga neposunula celý ten... Bože môj. Jak nás Hartman sa snažil ojebať, že vlastne nie, to nedeje nič, more, to sa ti len snívalo. Temnota ti nemôže nič spraviť, neby zaujímavé, jak sa chcel poistiť, že proste tá temnota nepríde. Automatická indukcia, vítam ťa pri novom videu z hry Alan Wake a momentálne sa nachádzame tam, kde sme skončili predošlú časti, logicky, nie? Takto. Som kurva zvedavý, že čo sa tu bude diať. Nech ti nevie, bratu. Ideme teda za tým doktorom. Doktor. Jak sa voláš? Neviem, taký doktor. Hartman.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
This is the way? Hartman, this is the way?
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Áno, to sa deje. Hartman, ja neviem prečo, ale mám pocit, že ti neverím proste. Že ty si momentálne Barbara, ktorá sa schováva pod maskou Hartmana, aby mohla chodiť po svetle.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
OK. Ja tam vidím kávu! PG. Počkaj, my sme bežali okolo tohto kopca, nie? Kde sa vidí, že my sme tu naboli už. No vrav ďalej, prepáč, že som ťa prerušil, ale tu máš ešte otvorené dvere. Haha. Nemáš otvorené dvere, ty špina. Prečo všetko zamkínaš? Kámo, akože... Hodziny. Keľo je? Poďme zistiť. Prečo sa to nedá vyskočiť? Je 9 hodín? Za stíny, jež si zvolil za svoj dům, sa nachází osvetlený zázrak. Na památku drahého přítela a básnika. Tomáš Zane. Tomáš Zane! Bratu! Toto spravil Tomáš Zane. No poď. Tu nám bude taká cutscéna, ja to cítim.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Mňa by zajímalo, kto bol ten potápač, čo ma
Alan, what
zachránil.
I'm
Bol
telling
vysvetlený
you
tým
is good
svetlom.
news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Chvála Bohu. Pusti ma, pusti ma. Kde máš schody? Schody.
Here's the entrance
Než
to the
piču.
office wing. That's for staff only.
Mňa nezajíma, kto má kde oný prístup.
Scary,
Toka.
scary, scary.
Mne sa scary je... Ja sa bojím teba. Ty Indian.
Emerson.
Vybral som si kavičku. Kavičku, meďa, beďa.
Dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Tak to je jak dobre, pozeraj more. Iba že papa osúďa. Koky, ale dobre spieva. Painter.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Better? Mare to mal aký? On mal... Nechcem akože
Well,
povedať
I
pičovinu.
guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Hej? O čo stáka, že ja v noci budem vonka? Čo som
Come,
chcel?
Alan, this
Nevadí.
way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Dobre, toto ma nezajímá.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
Pusti ma von.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do.
Mogę
I'm so
mani...
sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Čo som dostal za stránku?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
No.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine, clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
Bratu.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
OK, F5. Psání Tomase Zejna a jeho pomoc.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
OK. Dobre, ja idem...
Tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Yes! Tak chcem ísť! Bratu, ja hovorím. Tento typek... Tu je ďalšia káva. Tento typek, čo nás posiela do pokoja ony písať, podľa mňa je to celý ony...
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriters in your room.
Myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Bratu, tak teraz môžeš napísať taký neskutočný príbeh, že to bude... Počkaj, ten si ide
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now.
It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
OK, to som sa prepojil, fajne. Mám sa vrátiť do svojej izby. Ale ja som chcel povedať to, že vlastne doktor Hartman, neviem, jak sa volá ten kokot chujavý, tak proste on je podľa mňa tá Baba Jaga. OK. A on je podľa mňa tá Baba Jaga a on chce, aby som písal to, čo ona chce. Ale nie. V reále sme uvedení.
Blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Jasné.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy
Dobre.
brothers, are ya?
Ja sa teraz zamýšľam že čo robiť. Barry je v
Hartman
horskom
kept
hoteli.
talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Ježiš, nie, Barry ho neuväzníte tu na. Choďte do piči, viete čo? Vy ste kokoti. Mi sa páči, že more.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
It's my store.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay
No dobre,
the
dobre.
piper.
Zajdi do Hartmanovej kanceláže. Pacient. Koky, tak kam mám ísť? Sorry. OK. Hartman je ten, čo nás chce nechať písať, ale...
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
OK. Akože, dobré obrázky. Tu je page ďalší. Tak rýchlo prečítame.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
No tak to som zvedavý. No ale, čo... Hartman nás podľa mňa...
The photo on the wall caught my attention.
Bože!
The clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman.
Unosca a
He was the
Hartman.
kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Áno, presne. A táto páska, podľa mňa celý čas Hartman klamársky.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass.
Barry!
Seriously?
Barry?
Ow! About time.
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
No dobre, ja sa to trocha prespíšil, než doskočil sa rozhovor. Ale bratu...
all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this.
Ja som to vedel!
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go! Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Bože môj, tak to... Tak ti treba, ty špina pojebaná. Temnota opäť tu a on jak sa usmial. No ale toto je moc, toto bolo moc.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Však ma pustí. No veď sa odomkni! Ečko! On je seknutý kokot. Jaj do piči. Tak krič! Stade asi nie.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Dobre, hore. Zapni sa. No tak! Alan! Štartuj! Bratu! Kvôli tebe som to pojebal! Štartuj! No tak! Alan! Daj svetlicu! Tu na všetko je! Piči! Kde sme? Alane! Hartmanov úkol.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Počkaj.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Takže on ma celý čas chcel, ten vyjebanec! Ja som už chcel naozaj dáko uveriť, že... Rovno? Kde je? Znova? Po druhý try. Ježišmarja! Ja som vonka! Ja nie som vonka. Pičus. Tu je temnota. Netrafíš. Kokotko. Pusti ma von! No veď tak snažím sa! Daj mi light.
But the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I
Ja
don't have a
prejdem.
light.
Take this, Al.
No veď Alane!
Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
What's going on here? Jeden down. Ešte takto. Ja mám piči. Wow. Ja chcem ísť do píče. Máme čas, nech sa neviatrka dobije. OK. Pome! To je mega, že musíme vypadnúť. Máme 5 bateriek, máme svetlice. OK. Máme... Budisko, to mám najradšej. Juhu. Zavri dvere, nech na mne nafúka, nech muchy nenalietajú. Bratu, jaká sranda. Koho slyší? Easy. Don't trust Emil. Kto je kurva Emil? Barbara, Emílii nebudem veriť. To sa neboj. F5. Wake sa díva na pódium starých bohov.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-side stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Čo ti jebe, bratu? To už tu na jaké ony. Aha, tu nadaj. Všetko máme, všetko je to. Dobre, tak na toto potrebujeme viacej. Easy. Bratu, tak toto bolo easy. Nikto tu nemá na breaka. Breaking news. Zuzana Smetanová sa ponovom našla stránku Alana Wakea a myslela, že je to nový text od pána Drakea.
He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Ha, ale nemal. Nemal, kokot, slabý. Budisko, ja že by som preskočil. Tam dačo prasklo. No, akože dobre. Slova útechy tu boli. Niekto tu na?
You get 2 pills in the morning and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3
Aha, veď to je Hartman!
You sleep like a baby.
Nemám?
Like things to be that way we don't get into trouble.
Kde ste vy kurvy vyjebané? Teraz poďte. Teraz poďte, no. Čo je? Odpadli vám krídla? Díky. No. Termosa s kávičkou. Všetko tu máme porobenú. Záchytný bod aktivovaný, dúfam. Ty kokos, ty. Taký šerifko si myslíš, že ma tu dá porazí, nie? Ty kokos. Slabúčky sú jak voda v ohni. Môže sa povedať, nie? OK. Bože, zachytný bod, zachytný bod, zachytný bod, zachytný bod, zachytný bod. Zachyť. Zberneme si SMK po opakovačku. To nie je opakovačka, nevadí. Máme aj stránok. Máme pár stránok.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
A presne nad týmto by nemali ľudia uvažovať, že kebyže mám dačiu ženu alebo toto. Nie! Proste... Počujem, dačo je napravo? Jak si ju ešte chytil, bože môj. Toto bolo dobre. Dobre, využívame radšej toto, mám pocit. Už by sme mohli prejsť takú skurvenou záhradou za Barrym, aby sme sa mohli niekam dostať. Pretože... svetlica. Konečne, to je akože... Pre mňa je lepšia svetlica ako granáty, keď mám veľa nábojov aj bateriek. Lebo... No bože môj. Fúriga bránka dáka, nie? Bojím sa, brána, prestaň sa triasť! Veď nie sme na žiadom dead metale. More, brána. Tu je rukopis. Jak to skrýli? Posledný útočí na Barry.
Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Sviet vybuchol. OK, je po telefonáte a ja si myslím, že tu ešte niečo bude. Tak nebude nič. Aha, Emily made Tom do it. Nábojíky, všetko je to, bože môj. Ale... Dobre, počul som čudný zvuk, mám piči. Idem klasickým spôsobom. Jak mám ísť, jak ma naviguje mapa. Mapka. Toto bolo jednoduché. Naozaj už vieme tú hru hrať bohate. Ja si pamätám prvýkrát, ja som ešte takto aj mieril, ešte keď som strieľal po nich, tak som ešte mal zapnuté to svetlo. Čo vlastne je celkom pičovina. Zachytný bod aktívu mám. Ďalšie. Počkaj. Tam je papier. Tu nás poberieme všetko. Káva. Toto bude asi veľký boj, počúvaj. Ideme pozrieť ďalšiu. Ježiš, to je to...
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Čo ti káve? A ten Hartman, my sme ho stretli už prvýkrát a vôbec sa nesral s tým. Vôbec ho to nesralo, že som mu rozjebal papuľu. On vedel, čo sa to nadeje, on celý čas vie a on to proste nerieši, absolútne.
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry!
I'll find it, don't worry about it!
No okej, to je pohoda.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Dobre, tu potrebujeme svetlicu. Haha, kokoti. aké svetlo?
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Yes. Ale tá temnota reálne posúva celý ten. Bože môj. Jak nás Hartman sa snažil ojebať, že vlastne nie, to nedeje nič, more, to sa ti len snívalo. Temnota ti nemôže nič spraviť, neby zaujímavé, jak sa chcel poistiť, že proste tá temnota nepríde.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just...
Nie. Boha! Nie, však veď Andersonová farma, bratranci. To ešte roztýcha to auto.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Piči. OK.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
OK. Dobre, takže spadli sme z mosta. Veľa sme sa dozvedeli, hej. Veľa ľudí vie o tej Barbare, o temnote proste. Barbara je nasiaknutá temnotou. Ona, Barbara je vlastne tá, ktorá prepustila tú temnotu na svet. A kebyže Alica ostane v tej temnote, tak si myslím, že vďaka Alici, vlastne zase ak by prišiel taký spisovateľ do tohto mesta, tak by sa zase temnota dostala vďaka Alici vonka. A kokos, akože teším sa na ďalších peckovo to vyzerá, čím ďalej, tak tým viacej a viacej toho je tu. A hrozná pecka, čo číka, ale teším sa na to. Ale na ňu mi stačilo, dozvedeli sme sa hrozne veľa, hej, ten Hartman hnusí, čo nám chcel oklamať, že vlastne nič sa nedeje. A chcel zabiebať temnotu, ale popri tom temnota si ho našla. Dostal cez piču chudák, no a nie je to chudák, lebo nás chcel ojebať a to vlastne my sa ojebať nedáme. A teraz ja sa tiež, keď nájdem Barryho, lebo Barry je náš kamarát. Prišiel nás zachrániť, zober si, ako ho Hartman uväznil do tej pičoviny. A proste, vieš, teším sa proste. Jediný Barry je náš kamarát, naozaj taký kamarát, ktorý je kamarát. Nikto druhý, vážne, nikto. No ale ešte bol kamarát, ešte bol ten policajt, ktorého sme zabili. Lebo posledná temnota, ešte to bol kamarát, ale ináč nie. No a takže dneska sa s vami lúčim. Dúfam, že sa vám videjko páčilo. Za každý koment, za každý like, za každý odber, za hočo. Budem hrozne šťastný a uvidíme sa znova pri ďalšom dieli pri hľadaní Barryho. Takže majte sa pekne a dovidenia.